When you value something, you give it attention. But also your attention gives things value. So you have to be careful, not just positively, but negatively as well. When you give attention to negativity, you get a return on that as well. There are certain things that when I give them attention, they heighten my shame. They heighten my insecurity. And so we have to be willing to do the work to ask ourselves, what did I get in return from that attention? Like, I gave you some attention for this drama. I gave you some attention for this thing that we've gone over and over again. And now for some reason, after I gave you attention, I feel less than. After I gave you attention, I feel more insecure. After I gave you attention, I don't know if I trust God anymore. There are some people that when you give them attention, there are some situations when you give them attention, you get a value, but the value is not necessarily in the place that you wanted. Now your depression has more value. Now your insecurity has more value. Now your trauma has more value. How did it become more valuable? It's because I gave attention to something that fed into something that was already living inside of me. The only time that things really get under my skin is when there's already a seed that has been deposited in my life, and then someone comes along and they water a seed that was already there. And so what I have to learn to do is starve out the people who feed the things that make me more